for so long. And they say it's a battle that can't be won. We need our knives, we need our guns. Should I run away and change my name, or should I stay and fight through the night and never close my eyes? I'll never close my eyes. Stay strong, keep moving, can't let the darkness blind us. Carry on, we'll be the ones that pull the stars down to us. Stay strong, keep moving, can't let the darkness blind us. Carry on, we'll be the ones that pull the stars down to us. Should I run away and change my name, or should I stay and fight through the night and never close my eyes? I'll never close my full of despair, inside a darkness, self-conscious and scared, held prisoner of war, running out of air, buried in a sadness, want a way out of this paralyzing world. In the sound of the cries when a family's loved one dies, it echoes through a vacant room where a young soul still resides. When the night is cold and you feel like no one knows what it's like to be the only one buried in this hole, you can make it to the sunrise. You can make it to the sunrise. Searching for a way to escape the madness, a dire need for change as we fight for better days. The hurt and the pain cut deep like a razor blade, holding in a cry for love, abandoned and afraid. When the night is cold and you feel like no one knows
there arise among human beings people who seem to exude love as naturally as the sun gives out heat.
Better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied. Better watch what I say with pitchforks and torches ablaze. Can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. I was flying through a storm with a blindfold. You were hiding from the clouds under a rainbow. Walking through life, slipping on ice, but somehow we couldn't run from each other. I was flying through a storm with a blindfold.